There. It was like theme music, right? Theme music for the FOC with the CCB. How about that? Um, it is Sunday, the day after we lost. Um, the day after the Blue Jays lost the World Series. Sad times. Canada was all hoping, and they had a great chance of doing it, but just didn't work out. Next year, right? Anyway, we've got the FOC to go through. You've only got 24 hours left. Well, a little over 24 hours, like 29 hours or something, 28 hours, until your orders have to go in. Go to our website. That's where it all begins. I'm just gonna adjust so we can get a bigger screen. There we go. I'm a tiny little fleck in the background. And we're going to go to our website, canadiancomicbook.com. You're going to be seeing less new releases hitting the stands very soon. Again, I mentioned this before, but Chelsea and I looked at the numbers on new release sales compared to our subscriptions and our pre-sales, and they're way lower. And all the stuff we put on the stands, we obviously never sell at all. No store does, not that I know of. But we're trying to maximize profit and cutting the fat, as they say. So, um, outside of things I want to speculate on, you just won't really see much new stuff on the site or on the new release wall. So that's why you got to pre-order. So we go to our website. We hit our pre-sales right here. We'll kick it off with DC. I added some new cover images and a few new issues. Absolute Batman Volume 2 hardcover and trade paperback are available. If you order them in advance, you can save yourself 10%. We've had three shipments of the trades, and we keep selling out of it. And the distributor also sells out of it and has to go to a new printing. So we've had to wait, and we've had to have nothing in stock for a little while, a couple of times. So pre-order it, save 10%. You know you're gonna buy it. All right, Absolute Batman 14. It is on this FOC. It's been up for a few weeks, but they did add another cover. People have been ordering all different covers, but this one we just added. I think it went up this weekend on Friday or something. Derek Chu, and that looks like a Harley Quinn type character. I don't know. I guess she might be appearing. I haven't been reading the last arc, so I don't know if she's appeared already or if this is the issue she comes in. I guess we'll find out in about 2 to 3 weeks. Trinity Wonder Woman. This issue is finally on FOC, and again, I love this cover. I don't think anybody ordered it though. It's the homage to Mike Mignola, the Death in the Family. Anyway, Batman #1 is into a third printing, and the first printing is selling for around $15, the A cover, which is awesome. I like that. I like when things go up in value. It means people are digging it, and you know, I like it. DC KO #2. I have not read this one. I looked through the first issue, and actually, I wish I had ordered more. Um, a lot of the times, these events for DC, especially, haven't been very good for people picking it off at the stands. But I guess the connection with the Absolute and Scott Snyder writing it, and I kind of missed the boat. I think we ended up with maybe 10 covers on the stand, but they're all gone. And the blind bags, I went a little lighter, but they sold out really quick. So I missed out on more sales from you guys. But anyway, there's #2, and we've got a bunch of different covers. Daniel Warren Johnson, our friend Mike Del Mundo. One day we'll get him in the store for a signing. Spin to the shop. We've got Tyler Kirkham and Simone Bianchi. And we also have Vasco, Dark Side cover. And we just added this cover. We didn't have the image. Dan Mora teaming up with them. And Ben Oliver's is really cool. And there's another Dan Mora. So each issue will have like a wrestling matchup. And we just added this cover image as well. It's a foil Fernandez. It looks like a big Lobo with Bane juice. Is that what that is? Yikes. And are these the people that got defeated? And spoilers for anybody? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Superman 32. Dan Mora, Mark Waid. I like it. And there's some good covers here. David Aja. I love his simplistic kind of style. And the Fiumara one's really cool too. And we have whoever this person is. Doesn't say anything, but looks like an Eom cover. Yom. Nubovich. Both these guys usually do Poison Ivy covers. Justice League Unlimited 13, another DCKO crossover. And I will say, you know, it gets expensive, but when you're reading an event, reading the tie-ins really help out with enjoying the event more. I used to do it back in the day when I was reading everything. I mentioned it before. Civil War was so good when I was reading all the different tie-in parts, but comics were cheaper back then. I didn't see who that variant artist was. That was Marcos Martin. Got a Lionel Yu. I do think Lionel should go back to doing some interiors, man. He's just doing covers, and some of them are just okay for me. There might be a Yu super fan out there. Jeff Spokes, good cover. He's a guy who's a really good cover artist, but he does a lot of interiors too. I left out the J, and this is the Justice League Unlimited number 3 or 13. Salvador La Roca and Flash 27 also crossing over with the DCKO. I think everything is. I can hear my cat downstairs meowing away. Flash. That's a good cover. Was that Steve Scrose? Yeah. Absolute Wonder Woman 14. It's so funny how I love the series, and I have put a pause on reading it just because I put a pause on reading everything. We've been really busy with just watching baseball games, Halloween, getting comics out. Bought a collection yesterday. We're going to do something different with it. Terry Dodson cover. Terry Dodson's really good. Love him. Lave him. Like and love. Said both words at the same time. Couldn't decide. My brain couldn't decide which one to say. Dustin Nguyen and Harley Quinn. There's a really good variant cover for this. David Nakayama ones are always good, but this one right here, I think, is perfect. She's on the subway. It's dirty. She's just had her battle. Just sloppy Harley. Jessica Luna. Kind of like, reminds me of, I don't know, like Gotcha Man kind of style. And Detective Comics. Some good covers for this. It's a wraparound cover. Greg Smallwood. That's a great cover. And Lee Garbutt's cover is really good too. And then we just added this cover today, Stephanie Hans, who has the sequel to Die coming out. The Edmonton subway, yeah. little filthy over there. I've been to Edmonton multiple times, but I've never taken the subway. And Terry Dodson, there we go. Another Dodson. Georgiev. Little skate park graffiti style, kind of fun. And Green Arrow. This series got canceled, and I don't know if this is the last issue. No, it's all come down to this. So yeah, this is probably the last issue. Um, Condon did a really good job, and the artist Montos, the interiors were great, and so many good cover artists on that series. It's sad to see it go, but people just weren't willing to give it a chance. Justice League, Godzilla, Kong, the sequel. The first series did pretty good, nothing crazy, but this one isn't doing as well for us. And the Kevin Maguire cover, I don't know what happened there, because that's not Kevin Maguire. We'll have to fix that. Maybe I can do that right now, actually. Let's see if it's available, or if they delete it. Every now and again, sometimes they have these cover artists with no image, and then they replace it, or they just delete it. All right, guys, let's see. Kevin Maguire. Oh, here it is. Let's do a quick. Can we do it quick? I think we can. I'm almost done, guys. Gotta focus here. Like I'm hacking the system or something. And uploading. Come on. Okay. There we go. I'm going to do a little page refresh, and we should have it. I see. Yeah, when you've got addicts, I guess every major city has their problems with that. Kevin Maguire cover. There you go. We fixed it on the spot. Immortal Legend of Batman. This one, we've got a buyer or two, but nothing crazy. It's got that kinetic energy with all the covers, and it's bright. This is kind of fun. Batman, Green Arrow, Question, Arcadia. So if you're a fan of The Question by like Denny O'Neil and Dennis Cowan, Sinkovich, you're probably going to want to check out this. It's Gabriel Hardman. He does the writing and the art. Got some variants. The Kevin Nolan one I really like. But if you're a fan of the old Question series, you might want the Dennis Cowan Sinkovich variant. There's a foil for it as well. Batman Second Night #2. The art and these are real pretty. And Mark Aspinall, that cover's super cool. And Malavia. I don't know. I actually only the week we put up the FOC stuff, that's all I know. Like I don't look ahead to see what's coming out. I usually just work. So like tomorrow, I'll probably start putting the comics on the FOC, and that's when I'll know what's that week. We can look it up right now, though. Batman 3. You can hear my dog prancing around down there. Batman 3. When is the FOC date? October 3rd. No. Oh. October 13th was the FOC. I have no idea when this comes out. It doesn't say the release date here. November 5th. I think it's November 5th. Yeah, I guess like having the same art team, sometimes things go a little bit slower, but I don't know. So November 5th is this week. There you go. We probably have it in the store right now. I just haven't looked through the new releases. Okay, where are we here? Oh yeah, we've got reprints. We keep selling out of all the Absolute Batman reprints we bring in, and yeah, so everything keeps getting put back into print. We're generally only putting like 2 on the shelf at a time, but then when we go to reorder, they're sold out. So if you haven't checked the book out, you really should pre-order, but we will be putting a couple of copies on the stands of all these. Number 13, there's a foil option. This one was a big one. We did order more than usual for the stand for this issue, and it still sold out the first week, which is cool. But yeah, and Wonder Woman 25. I told you guys to pre-order this book. It was selling for $40, this variant anyway. So now you can get a foil version of the cover. And then we added all 4 of these today. DCKO number 1 is getting the second print because we keep getting people asking if we have it, and we don't. But we can get the second print now, 2 covers, and Titans 28, second print, tying into the DCKO and the Omega Act. I know we have a couple first prints of this, so if you've missed out, just hit up the site right now. Okay, that's DC. Let's check out Image. Gray Lady. This keeps getting pushed back. Same with Ice Cream Man and Lucky Devils, as well as Drawing Blood, number 10 of 12. Knights, number 17. We don't have any readers on this series. It's optioned. It's supposed to be a TV series. And yeah, no one really picked it up. Geiger. We have our steady readers. We stopped putting it on the shelf, I think, because we just weren't really selling any. Kyle Hotz. So we just stick to pre-orders. But again, we're sticking to pre-orders and subscriptions for almost everything now. We're going to give it some time. And we do have our Youngblood variant, black and white as well. Gunslinger cover is really good. Matina. Good artist. No doubt about that. Barbary. Scorched, we got Barons doing the A cover. And Robic doing the B for Scorched. I Saw Santa. This is a Spawn Universe Christmas story. Santa gives presents to good kids and a stocking full of coal to the bad ones, but what happens when one disturbed child takes offense to Santa's gift of coal and makes it his life mission to torment jolly old Saint Nick for the rest of his life? Sam and Twitch discover the bodies, but only Spawn can put an end to it. I think it's going to be a gory one. And we just added these 2 covers, the Capullo wraparound cover. There's the blank, and who is this? Todor Hristov. Okay. Yeah. G.I. Joe 26 facsimile, and there is a B variant with new art. This is the, I guess, the origin of Snake Eyes, I believe, and there's a foil as well. Escape number 4, and we just added 2 and 3, got second prints. Feral number 18. I read the first arc of this, and it was good. It was a zombie story, but with cats that look like Disney characters, and I thought that was pretty awesome. And they still do the B covers as a horror homage. Halo and Horseby, I Tyrant, Radiant Black, kind of your standard Image stuff. I do like this this cover. Just the rocket bus straight down. Everyone's just in the windows. Fun stuff by Tomasi and Manipul. We did get another variant. And Skinbreaker, number 3. It does have the oversized. I remember the oversized for number 1 was going for excess money because not many people ordered it, and because the art inside is so good, and Finch painted it on huge big boards and then shrunk it down for the comic. Yeah, people like the Treasury stuff. And Universal Monsters Dracula Black and White Special, number 2, Tynan and Simmons. Yeah, Universal Monster stuff does well, especially conventions. And our last issue, also with Tynan. I love that cover. That's super cool. Last issue of The Invisible Man. And I have no idea what the next Universal Monsters series will be. And Blackheart Billy, Rick Remender. Apparently this has been out of print for 25 years. And skateboarding robot head. All right. And Feral has got Youngblood variants, black and white as well. I Tyrant has it. with the black and white, but black, it also has this wraparound cover, a little more quirky art, which is kind of fun. Black and white and radiant black, 39, Youngblood. There we go. So that is the image. Let's check out the indie. The Vampirella blind bag got pushed back yet again. Creepy Presents. So this collects all the Bernie Wrights and stuff from Creepy and Eerie in a trade paperback. The cover is awesome, and if you love Wrightson, you're probably going to want to get this, because getting the original horror mags is pretty tough. Pretty tough for the Wrights and stuff. Anyway, there you go. Monsters, Mark Spears, hardcover and trade paperback, Volume 1 on the FOC. If you pre-order, you save 10%. Stitch has been up here a couple times, but we did add the Jay Lee variant image. Thundercats Lost got pushed back. We do have this to be ordered this week. It was pushed back from the previous week. There's a Cohen cover that's quite nice. And yeah, this Vampirella got pushed back again. Blind bag still. Got time to decide if you want in on that. But Thundercats, Lucio Perillo cover. Man, he's good. Man, he's good. But only in Dynamite Comics. This Marvel stuff, don't really love. Outside of the Spider-Gwen zombie variant he just put out last week. Thundercats Lost is pushed back. And Heatseeker Exposed, a Gun Honey series number 4. This is the brow blind bag, so you'll get different versions of this cover. And the unique outfit brown blind bag, I guess, different outfits. Man, they love their variants. Maleficent number 2. Number 1 is out, I believe, or it's coming out this week. I can't remember. But I did like this cover. Thought that was a good one. They're all kind of cool. DuckTales got pushed back. We don't have cover images for those ones. Red Sonja also got pushed back, but Supernatural is up for FOC right now. We don't have this cover image. I just checked. And the Thundercats also pushed back. I don't know why they put it on. Obviously, Vampirella number 9 is not going to be on the FOC this week either. We got Floor, Orla, and this has to be like a Ninja Turtles homage, right? Like, is this not Krang? Biker Mice from Mars number 6. Ordained. I believe it's definitely on the FOC this week from Bad Idea. This is it's not options, it's picked up. It's going to be a movie, and Colin Farrell is playing this this priest right here. So, do you go in on it? It's weird having the thing being made into a movie before the comic even comes out. Doesn't really happen that often. Conan's Gorge of the Serpent. There's some really good covers for this one. Stuart Sager and Zafino. Cool Conan covers. And then there was the Ashley Izenki and a Virgin. A couple of people were ordered Death Dog number 1. They liked it. Number 2's up right now. They're all terrible. Number 3. Okay. And here's the Robert Gill variant. I don't know anything about this. Uncle Scrooge, another Disney series not put out by Marvel. Hascon, Shocking Science, Stake. This is Bad Idea as well, is it not? No, it's not. But the B covers have always been nice. Dark Souls, video game comic. Bjorn Barron's doing the A cover. It looks familiar. It looks like one of his medieval Spawn covers. But there's quite a few different covers to choose from. And a Virgin, black and white, blank. But if you're into video games, there you go. Video game comics always sell well for us, especially after the fact, after they've been gone for a while. You can always get the price up. Barbaric, The Long Death. I was 100% behind the series. Like the first series, I thought was great. Apparently, it got optioned, or they were trying to work with it, and they wanted Patrick Stewart, or he was in talks to play the voice of the Axe. No idea where that is right now, if it's still in the works or it's just dead on the water. Is that the phrase? Dead on the water? I don't know. Anyway, but then they took a while and they put out like a one shot or and then another little series, and they had different artists on some of it, and I just kind of like lost the trajectory for me. Um, but man, that first series is really good. I just have not kept up with it at all. So if anybody has been reading it and they can attest if it's good or if it's dropped quality, I don't know. VR Troopers, Quick Stops, Kevin Smith. You're a fan, and you probably want this, and you've probably been reading it. Space Scouts, Matt Kint. Couple covers there. 30 Days at Night. Did like this cover. Damien Worm. Actually, I kind of want to watch that movie again. Monster High stuff. We got some Star Trek. This Raza cover stood out to me. It's really good. Godzilla. This new Godzilla universe, our store, it does not seem to be hitting people. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Journeys, Casey Jones, and The Beauty #2. #1 is out. A and B covers, a little saucy on #2. We do have the trade collecting the first chunk of the series. So if you haven't checked it out, do so. It's good. And we'll top it off with Marvel. Just to remind you guys, if there's an omnibus you want, it's coming into Christmas. If it's in print, we'll bring it in for 30% off. So there you go. This is on the FOC, but there's lots of omnibuses in print currently, and we can get it for a discount. Ryan Stegman is going to be taking over Iron Man. He's not writing, he's drawing, but he's interior and cover. There's a box to go with it, and J. Scott Campbell is wraparound cover for The Will of Doom, which collects all those J. Scott Campbell individual character variant covers all into one big mashup on the FOC. Spider-Gwen. We've got a winter variant and Megan Hetrick variant. And Salvador LaRocca. There's going to be a bunch of null covers coming at you from Marvel. Amazing 17. Clayton Crane doing his null cover. And we just added this cover today. Bermeo. Just playing the old Peepin' Tom. And Stefano Caselli. Infernal Hulk #2. I'm guessing this comes out this week. Yeah. I normally ignore the U covers, but I did like this null one. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's holding the skulls in his hands. I dug that. Iron and Frost. Yeah, but Greg Land and Mark Bagley, the cover images are not available yet. Long Shots 3. A little bit of everyone. It's the Age of Revelation storyline. Mark Bagley cover. Standard Bagley stuff. Marvel Knights Punisher. It's done by Panosian. Interiors as well. We got a Rod Reith variant. Deadpool Batman 1, third print. Second print is on our shelves right now. I don't know if people actually really like the logo variant cover, the Lobo Wolverine. But I think it might sell a little more if this cover comes out. Carmen Carnero? No, it's Stegman. Or is Stegman just doing the covers? I thought he was doing the interiors. Look it up. Oh, you are right. Stegman's just doing the covers, and Carnero is going to be doing the interiors. I am terrible. This cover, it was going for what, like $30, $40, and it was just a standard whatever. They're doing a virgin for the 1 in 25. If anybody wants to go in and buy 25 A covers and that, we did a bundle for 20% off. You know, there are speculators out there. New Avengers #7. And I did like this Cooter variant. I like the who's the villain from The Little Mermaid? You know. Anyway, it reminds me of that. Chad Harden and Nova Centurion #2 taking on Drax. Missing one cover, but I did like this Hepburn null cover. Usually the theme ones I'm not too keen on, but they have had some cool ones for this. Sinister 6 #3, Age of Revelation. Couple of variants. This one was okay, but yeah. Spider-Man Wolverine #8. All new villain? Is that what that said? Spider-Man and Wolverine are dead. Peter and Logan have met their demise. Blaine, Reed Richards, and an all-new villain. All right, we got a new villain, and there's a black costume Spidey Wolverine. Kind of fun. I didn't know there was going to be a new villain, but if I know there's a first appearance of someone, I usually put in the title. Spirits of Violence. Get your Ghost Rider fix. We have a lot of Ghost Rider to put out. Hopefully I can get to that this week, maybe. It's tough organizing all the stuff, the different collections and sorting and getting all the different character and titles together. Bah. All right, Han Solo. And how about this one? The end of 2099. They're not doing it anymore. And they're going to be shifting to 3099. And we've got our first appearance of 3099 Spider-Man. This Del Auto cover was pretty cool. I like how you can see, like, I guess it's the canvas through his painting lines. I'm hoping that's what it is. I don't know. It looks cool anyway. Uh-oh, what happened there? We lost our page, and you just see me. Hey, we got 7 people watching. That's been a long time. Which one am I doing here? All right, sorry, coming back in. There we go. Let's scroll back down. Thanks for hanging out, folks. You're in the tail end of the FOC right now. Yeah, 2099 the end. Ken Lashley variant. We are going to be doing we're jumping back into Whatnot for a little bit, and on Thursday in the afternoon we're doing a signed comic sale. They're going to be starting at $2 a piece. This collection I bought had tons of signed comics. There's lots of Ken Lashley, Greg Land. There's some Bagley, Bendis. Found some John Byrne, Brett Belvins, Mike Mignola. There was just Jason Fabok, David Finch. But anyway, we're going to be doing a Whatnot show. Something different, you know? Something different. So if you need some signatures, hit us up on Thursday at 1 p.m. The end. More variant covers. Ultimate Black Panther, second last issue. And we just added the B cover. And Ultimate Spider-Man 23, second last issue. It's a double-sized issue. Only 2 cover variants. I'm sure the last issue will have a lot more. So this is the last issue, I believe. They're ending Ultimate Wolverine with the 12. And Unbreakable X-Men #3. I'm not sure how long these Age of Revelations are going. If they're sticking to the Age of Apocalypse style, they'll probably only be 4 issues, but I don't know for sure. The Will of Doom. Long Live Doom as the Fantastic Four deal with the fallout from one world under Doom. They're faced with big questions and a surprising new global menace. Will the White House have their backs? Will Red Hulk? The next stage of the Marvel Universe starts here. So Red Hulk has something to do with the end of it. We got Granov. Good cover. And then we got that J. Scott Campbell wraparound, everybody's on it cover. We just added these 2 variants, Phil Noto Stitch and Stegman Nullified Doom. We got a foil. The foil's expensive. Not gonna lie, but nice Sanford green. And I like this Stephen Platt cover. Yeah. That there. Glory to Latveria. Latveria. Man. Is it Latveria? Latvia? Isn't it Latvia? Man. I don't know how to pronounce Doom's country. And that's good. Maybe I shouldn't have had that beer. Anyway, that is the FOC. If you are one of our customers or would like to be, hit the website and pre-order your comics. Don't wait for the release date because we'll probably disappoint you with our selection. But if you pre-order, you get them. You're guaranteed to get them, and that is that. All right, Sunday, still the afternoon. I'm gonna play with some of the new collection that I picked up yesterday, and see you soon. See you soon.